Meghan Markle has complained to the BBC over coverage of her privacy win after the taxpayer-funded corporation said the Duchess of Sussex apologised for misleading the High Court. The BBC was forced to correct a claim and clarified Meghan had in fact apologised for not remembering asking her former communications secretary to brief authors of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's unofficial biography Finding Freedom. Legal reps for Meghan Markle contacted the BBC following a segment on podcast, Harry, Meghan, and The Media, which accompanies Amol Rajan's documentary The Princes and the Press. Meghan hit out after Mr Rajan claimed she had apologised for misleading the High Court during her privacy battle against the Mail on Sunday. In response, the BBC released a correction saying, "The Duchess of Sussex has asked us to clarify that she apologised to the court for not remembering email exchanges with her former communications secretary, Jason Knauf, in her evidence, and said that she had no intention to mislead the court." Mr Rajan was referring to Meghan's recent privacy case with the Mail on Sunday after it published private letters to her estranged father Thomas Markle. During the case, the Duchess stated she had not remembered emails between her and her then press secretary Jason Knauf about the book. In 2020, Omen Scobie and Carolyn Durand released their book Finding Freedom, which is a biography about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's time in the royal family. The Sussex royals previously insisted they did not have any involvement with the biography. A spokesperson for Meghan and Harry said in 2020 Mr Scobie and Ms Durand do not speak for the royals. They added, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not interviewed and did not contribute to Finding Freedom. This book is based on the author's own experiences as members of the Royal Press Corps and their own independent reporting." However, in a witness statement from the Duchess said emails between her and Mr Knauf about a meeting with the authors of Finding Freedom had slipped her mind. Meghan accepted in the statement she had spoken to Mr Knauf about the book. She said, "I apologise to the court for the fact that I had not remembered these exchanges at the time. I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court." The Duchess added that had she known about the emails she would have been more than happy to refer to them as strongly supportive of her case. In a witness statement to the court, Mr Knauf said Meghan had sent briefing notes to him, suggesting topics such as her half-siblings and her dad be discussed with the authors. Last month, the Court of Appeal in London upheld the previously ruling made by Judge Mark Warby of the High Court in London that Meghan had a reasonable expectation that the contents of the letter would remain private. The Mail articles interfered with that reasonable expectation. The Mail on Sunday appeared to accept defeat on December 26, when publication printed a public apology to the Duchess of Sussex, as required by the ruling. Meghan's court win was less about a financial figure and more about what her victory represented. In a statement on December 2 following the ruling, the Duchess of Sussex said, "This is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what's right." She noted, "While this win is precedent-setting, what matters most is that we are now collectively brave enough to reshape a tabloid industry that conditions people to be cruel, and profits from the lies and pain that they create." Meghan continued, "From day one, I have treated this lawsuit as an important measure of right versus wrong. The defendant has treated it as a game with no rules. The longer they dragged it out, the more they could twist facts and manipulate the public, even during the appeal itself, making a straightforward case extraordinarily convoluted in order to generate more headlines and sell more newspapers, a model that rewards chaos above truth. In the nearly 3 years since this began, I have been patient in the face of deception, intimidation, and calculated attacks.